Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Keys Boxing Gym Talk. I am your host, KRob216. Thank you guys for tuning in today, man. Today we're going to talk about what happened last night, even though I did make a video about Keyshawn Davidson. Uh, Fourth round KO over Denise Bergching. Very great. I talked about the undercard, Xander Zayas. I talked about Milvich and something, whatever his name is. He's from New Jersey, though. One loss, but he did his thing too. And I talked about that. But one person that I do want to talk about right now, I want to talk about Jared Anderson, his performance, his backlash. Can he come back? But before we get into that, though, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Again, like and subscribe. Yeah, so last night, Jared Anderson fought on the prelims. It wasn't televised on ESPN, but I think I could have caught it on ESPN Plus. I seen a couple clips of the fight because it's not, like I said, it wasn't televised, so it was kind of hard to see him on YouTube. But what I did see a little trading back and forth. He fought a guy that was 12-3 with one draw. I think the man had 8 KOs or whatever, and it was a lackluster performance. A lot of people are asking, does he still got it? One thing that I didn't like, though, is that the people at Top Rank, I want to say Bruce Trampler, he's the matchmaker for Top Rank, and he got on there and he criticized Jared Anderson about if he wanted, like you seemed like you didn't want to do it. Just doubting him, underestimating him. And my thing is, y'all could have had that talk in private. Y'all could have had that talk in private. You had to put that on Twitter for the world to see. And, so I think that, that lets me know right now that I think Jared Anderson needs to go to another promotional company. Yes, they care about his career, but I think they're giving up on him. Yes, he went against Top Rank's wishes when he fought Martin Bacoli. But, Turkey Ali, she had that bag. He bringing that bag. He got a family to feed. So, of course, he's going to take that money. And when he took that and he faced Martin Bacoli, it was over in 5 rounds because he's so raw. He's inexperienced, but he has that ego on him. And, he wanted to go back and forth with Martin Bacoli, and that was the wrong thing to do. And, we seen what the results, we seen what happened. So he fought Martin Kaolis last night. Like I said, they went a little back and forth. He did catch Jared with a lot of shots and stuff like that. But a lot of people are asking, does he still got it? Or they're doubting his credibility to ever be heavyweight champion of the world. Me, myself, yeah, I think he still has it. You can call me biased because he's an Ohio boy just like me. I think he stays like an hour away. Again, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. He's in Toledo, and I do want to see a heavyweight champion come out of Ohio. But I'm trying to be as non-biased as possible. He can come back. He has that fire in him. Danny Dubois suffered like almost back-to-back defeats. He lost against Joe Joyce. He quit, and then with Usyk when they fought, you can say he quit too. He didn't want to get up. But look where he's at now. And I think they're in that same level, that same field as, with skill, Daniel Dubois and Jared Anderson. And so do I think he has what it takes to be Daniel Dubois? I absolutely do think he does. He just got to go back and regroup, work on his mental health, work on something in the gym. One thing I do want to do, I want to say, though, he has to work on his mental health first. He has to. He's not going to get nowhere in the boxing world if he doesn't get that, together first. We see how people crash out. We see the Ryan Garcia's crash out and stuff like that. He's been a pro for like 10 years, 8 to 10 years, Ryan Garcia, and he has yet to be a champion. So we see this all the time. We've seen the destruction. We've seen the destruction of Adrian Broner, braggadocious, bragging, cocky, got in there. He was never the same after the Marcos Maidana fight. He was scared to get hit. He was scared to move up in welterweight. He was scared to engage with them. And they played on his mental, and he let alcohol take over and all types of legal issues and stuff like that. But what I'm seeing is Jared Anderson, but yes, you can do it. You can make it. Now, I can see if this is like the Klitschko era or something like that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gave you a shot or nothing like that because that was just Klitschko at the time, or a Tyson Fury era. I don't know. Maybe. My thing is, though, I think you're gonna do it. I think you can be world champion if Top Rank moves you right in the right direction. Usyk said he has 2 fights left before he hangs the gloves up, so that will leave 3 belts vacant. Now I don't know who's all in order to fight for those vacant titles or whatever, but 2 fights, so he should be over with in about a year and a half, 2 years. Usyk should be out the picture. At that time, though, Jared Anderson, work on yourself. You have a great trainer. I know him personally, Pernice Brewer. I don't know him personally, but we grew up in the same neighborhood on the west side and stuff like that. I seen the trophies he had. I seen him from like this little and growing. And so now he was a boxer. His career didn't go like he wanted it to go, but he turned it around into training. So if I was you, I would listen to him because he's going to tell you about the mistakes he's made in the ring, and they're probably similar to the mistakes you're making in the ring. And y'all can get that, and y'all can switch that over together. Y'all can work on that. But first thing first, though, Jared Anderson, work on the mental health, man. Work on the mental health. That's very important. Myself, I had mental health issues, and I'm trying to work on them myself, I'm trying to keep myself busy, so I'm perfecting my craft on this boxing channel. I want to see you champion the world in the boxing world. I want to see myself champion in this boxing channel, this YouTube stuff. But I honestly think, though, baby steps, though. Um, I guess y'all gonna want to see him getting there with a top 10 contender. I don't think it's time yet. During this time, where Usyk is fighting, and I think he said he's got 2 fights left. That gives you enough time to go in there and do your thing, work on some stuff. Don't worry about what the naysayers say. Mainly the matchmaker from Top Rank, Bruce Chandler. That was unnecessary for him to get on Twitter and out you like that, where that could have been a private conversation asking, do you still want to do this and stuff like that. That's not something that a promoter or a matchmaker for a promoter, anybody from the Top Break company that's guiding your career, shouldn't have put that on Twitter. And that's just my advice with that. But Jared Anderson, I have like all the faith in the world in you. You got all the accolades. You're quick. You're 6'4". You can counter real good. You can get offensive when you want to. My issue is this, though. When you get hit, you're sort of something like a Terrence Crawford. When you get hit and you get hit good and you feel like you're embarrassed and you feel like you got to show the crowd what you can do, out that crowd, mute that crowd. That's the wrong thing you should have did with Martin Bakole, is trade with him, especially a big man like that. If you would have seen some of his fights and stuff like that, I think, I just wouldn't have did that. I don't think that was a bad move by you by fighting Bakole, but I think y'all should have went about it a different way. And I think you should go about it a different way when you fighting your other opponents and stuff. I wouldn't even put you in there with a top 10 opponent right now, not this year. Maybe in the beginning of next year, and we'll see what you got, and you can go for a world title. But I honestly think that you can be champion again. Let's get the mental health together. Let's just see how much. I don't think Martin Bakole damaged you or nothing like that. I can still see some of that. Still see some of the greatness in you I seen from last night, even though it was a lackluster performance. But I think that it can be worked on, and you can grab one of these alphabet belts that Usyk is going to, that he's going to vacate after he retires. Dubois did it. He was limited. They questioned his heart, and look where he's at right now. He dogged Filip Hrgović, I think. Jared Big Baby Miller, got him out of there. 2 undefeated fighters in a row, and then you went and you fought Anthony Joshua. That's what Dubois did, and he got him up out of there. And now he's on top of the world. His confidence is sky high right now, even though it didn't look good for him when he had those 2 losses, especially so close together. People start to doubt him. I doubted him. I took him out and I'm not worried about him. He's never going to be champion. And he shocked me. And now he's champion. He's number 2 in the world. And Jared Anderson, I think you can do it too, brother. If he can do it, I think you can do it. You both of y'all the same size. He comes from the British background. You come from America. We know what's more tougher over here in America. The streets of Toledo, it's no joke. So you come from all this. You come from the mud. You got this. Just pick yourself up and just go. Get your confidence back. Get you some more wins under your belt. Even if it's opponents like you fought last night, get some confidence going, bro. Because I believe in you, bro. So that's all my time that I have for today, man. I want you guys to like and subscribe, and I will drop more content. And like I said, I gotta back up what I talk. I gotta practice what I preach too. So I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm gonna be more determined, and I'm gonna bring you better content. So you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later on. Thank you guys. I love you.